Right, I'm going to go over this week's grammar packet, and the first page here is about verbs again. So remember, verbs can show actions that happen in the present or in the past, and we're looking at future. So an action that takes place in the future. It's going to happen. So an action that's going to happen. Use special verb will to write about the future. We're going to circle the verb in each sentence and decide whether it is in the present tense or future tense. And we're going to write present or future. So Carla, so let's do number 1 and 2. For example, Carla waits in the car for her dad. Waits. So we're going to circle, like the directions say. Always important to read those directions. We're going to circle the verb in each sentence and decide whether it's present, what is happening now, or it's going to happen. Carla waits. So it's present. So we would write present. I'm going to do P for short. If you want to, you can, and F for short. Dad will drop Carla off at school. So he hasn't done it yet, and so that's going to happen, and it's going to happen in the future. So Dad will drop, remember, action. What is Dad going to do? He's going to drop Carla off. So drop is, we need to circle it like the directions state. Drop is going to be that action verb. Okay, go ahead and do that for the rest. Here, we're working on verbs again. Change the underlined present tense. So the underlined word is happening now, and we're going to change it to the future tense. We plant new flowers in the yard, so we do that now. We plant. What will we do in the future? We will plant. So don't forget to add the will if you need to. Planted would be in the past, but in the future you would need to write will plant. We will plant. So instead of, if you listen to the directions, instead of rewriting that sentence, you can go ahead and write will plant. So just write the new word or words if you need to write will. The rain falls into our new rain barrel. That's happening now, but in the future, the rain will fall. And you don't want that S on it, okay? So pay attention to that. Will fall, not will falls. That would not make sense. That agreement would not work. So you can just write will and then the new word, not the whole sentence, if you were listening to this video. Like I said, it pays to watch, not only to learn from it, but might give you new directions. Here we're working on titles. So we've talked about titles before, and that all titles need to be capital, all words in a title, except for here the words like little words like the, and, in, of, or a. And again, I've said unless they are the first word of the title. And we want to capitalize these words so that you know it's a title when you're reading something. You may come across something, they might put a title, and if they didn't capitalize them and show you that it's a title, you wouldn't sometimes not understand the sentence. So the capitalization of titles help you to understand more. So that's just a rule that you'd have to know. Underline all the words in a book or magazine title if you are handwriting it. Okay, so we can just underline it. Rewrite each sentence, write book titles correctly. So if you are listening to this, just rewrite the book title correctly. I checked out a book called The Marching Monkeys of Miami. The is going to be capitalized, remember, if it's the beginning of the title. And Marching Monkeys of does not have to be capitalized, but Miami does. So please write the entire title, and remember little words, not capitalized unless at the beginning. Okay, so go ahead and do the rest for practice. Again, we're looking at future tense verbs. Describe an action that's going to happen. And will, we can use the word will to show that something's going to happen in the future. We're going to practice capitalizing important words in the book or title in this paragraph and underline a book or magazine title if you're handwriting it. So remember, we need to underline. That was another thing up here. Go ahead and you can underline it because titles are underlined, okay? So go ahead and you can make your changes right here in the paragraph if you're watching this video, and you can put a big ice cream cone. Make an ice cream cone if you can on your paragraph, so I know that you watched this video. I like two scoops. I don't know about you, but here's my cone. But go ahead and make the changes up here. I hope that you can come to my birthday party. So this is a dialogue. Tad said to Shanna. Nothing. I hope. Okay, so this should be, I hope you can come to my birthday party. So make sure you change those verbs that need to be changed. I will ask my mom. I will ask. So you want to take out the ed, said Shanna. I will tell you tomorrow. Those are all written correctly. Go ahead and read the rest of the paragraph and make those corrections as needed. Use your editing marks as well. There is editing marks in your printables this week that you can use as well. All right, I think that's it. Those are all of our grammar pages. Again, if you have any questions about any of those, please email me and we can set up a time to help you out with that. As always, have a great day.